Hi, I'm Michael Dresser. I'd like to invite you to imagine that somebody has offered you the opportunity to experience touch, either to touch them or to be touched yourself. They're offering you the opportunity to experience the best kind of touch you could possibly have for yourself right now. What would you ask for? Would you even know what to ask for? It sounds like an easy question, but it's one that a lot of us find surprisingly difficult to answer, honestly. So I'm going to ask the question again, and I'd like to invite you to sit with it for a moment. So imagine that someone you feel comfortable and safe with, maybe your partner, maybe your best friend, imagine that they've offered you the opportunity to engage with them in some kind of touch for your own benefit. What's the best possible way that this could happen for you right now, and what would you want? Maybe it would be to ask if you could hold their hand, or you might want to ask them to cuddle you on the sofa, or you might ask them for a back massage, or you might even want to give them a bottom massage, or you might even want to ask them for sex. There are a million and one things that you could ask for. Anything is possible. So the real question is, would you know what it is that you want? Even if you do know what you want in terms of touch right now, I'd also invite you to notice whether you feel you'd actually be able to ask for it. There are all sorts of things that can stop us from actually asking for what it is that we want. We might be sitting there thinking, oh, I've asked them for this so many times already, they're not going to want to do it again. Or you might be worried that they'll really be freaked out by what you want. Or you might also stop yourself from asking for something because you don't fully trust that they'll really do what you want as opposed to what they want, or that they might do it too much, or that they might do it wrong. So again, there are many, many reasons why, even if we can figure out what we want to ask for when it comes to touch, we still don't actually manage to ask for it or to do it. Because touch is complicated. When you touch another person, is it for you? Is it for them? Is there a difference? Can you tell? Does it matter? Getting clear about what you want and who an interaction is really for is at the heart of working with the wheel of consent. And this is a very simple but very powerful navigational tool which really allows you to bring clarity and, more importantly, choice to the interactions that you have with other people. So in this Wheel of Consent workshop, we're going to start by exploring how to wake up the sensation in your own skin. So feeling and following what's actually enjoyable for you, as opposed to what you think ought to be enjoyable, or what other people have told you you should find enjoyable. And then we'll be learning about making choices, learning how to follow a process of choosing for yourself and not for other people. We'll be learning about exploring who each interaction that you have is for. Because when you're doing something, it doesn't necessarily mean you're giving, which is how we often think of the interactions that we have. And we'll learn about improving skills for empowerment and communication. So noticing and trusting and valuing your desires so that you feel safe enough to ask for what you really want and also to get it. So this workshop is hands-on, and the invitation is to learn through safe, clothed touch on your own terms, and this also includes, importantly, the choice not to touch or be touched at any point during the workshop. So the focus is really not on the type of touch, not on the touch itself. Instead, it's more about learning to know what it is you want and how to communicate that, and most importantly, how to make agreements about what will or what won't happen with another person. So, if you'd like to improve the quality of the relationships you have with yourself, with your partners, lovers, friends, family, even work colleagues, then come and join me and find out how the Wheel of Consent can really revolutionise your life and your relationships.